Welcome back to Red Panda Destiny, here for another episode of All Your Vehicles Are Belong to Us, where we collect all the vehicles from all the places. So, of course, we failed at a speedway challenge last week. We're off to the Swiss mountains for, looks like a Euro Hatch challenge. Let's see if we can, we can change car. I thought I had better hot hatches than that. So what's my best hot hatch? This one. Let me just check my affinities. We can do that here. So we can get parts. You have to reach level 4 to get 100%. So we can only get 100% on Chevys and Acuras. Guess we technically should pick the car with the least. I think we'll take the Alpha. So I'll have to adjust our difficulty slightly. I obviously turned everything up to easy for the Speedway to make my Corvette that I put 500 horsepower in a little bit more manageable, because it's an old Corvette. It's the only one I had, and it was the only one that was eligible for the race, so that's one I had to use. We were unfortunately not able to assess whether or not the reverse track counts towards the event list. And what I've just realized now is we didn't bother to check if this race was for that. But whatever. Wouldn't do this race anyway. So I'm thinking ABS off. I'll turn everything off. Well, no, I'll turn the ABS on because that's actually really helpful. Everything else can stay off, though, I think. Shifting back to clutched. It should do it, yeah. I feel like ABS is the number one, definitely have that turned on thing. Traction control is a little less necessary, though. If you have a rear-wheel drive car with too much power, it's very useful. Front-wheel drive cars, less so. Okay, that would be something that traction control would have helped with. Oh, look at that pass. Come on, Slowpoke. I want to remind you that the game said, hey, you might want to upgrade your car. It won't be competitive in this event. How? Barely have any assists on, and I'm just creaming them. Adjustable difficulty should just be a thing that's changeable for the whole campaign, because this is just ridiculous. Oh, this one, okay. Oh, I like the tunnel better, but whatever. A little bit of a slide there. I think we'll change into fourth. That banking is very interesting. Is that like because they do races here so regularly, or what? I also like how the pits are clearly part of a hotel. Is this like a mountain racing come skiing resort? course, the interesting thing about this is this track is allegedly in Switzerland. It's of course a fictional track. Switzerland, racing is illegal, or at least this form of racing, where there's multiple cars on the track at the same time. It's actually kind of funny. They banned it, I think it was in the 30s or something, because there was a motor racing accident in France. So that is, maybe this racing's a bit dangerous. Get rid of that. But weirdly, Switzerland is also well known by base jumpers, because they're perfectly happy for you to jump off a mountain. You can jump off a mountain. You can actually, Switzerland is where people have assisted suicide. You can do that there, but you can't motor race. It doesn't make any sense. You can die willingly, but you cannot put yourself in a risky situation. It's like, what? Probably why Switzerland is one of the least popular countries with motorists. Or not motorists. Car enthusiasts. Motorists would probably care less. That was... no... shouldn't have done that. Look at that, I'm... crossing the bridge with them. It says some third person, I think. Well, that certainly gives you greater sensation of speed. Oh yeah, you can see the ABS light coming on. Tells you when it's helping you. But I mean, as far as grip goes, I'm not really having any traction issues. So you can tell that traction control would be a waste of money there. Because every assist costs you money, essentially. I wonder if you should change down for that hill, because it is long. It's not super steep, but it's a little long. This is not good for my engine. I can't even see everyone else on the map. Why'd I do that? Change up just to change down. I would like to get my cornering so I'm doing that at a little bit of a tighter angle. But whatever. Hey, look, I'm almost about to beat that guy across the bridge. Actually, am I? Where is he? Yeah, I beat him across the bridge. That's how far ahead I am. This is ridiculous. Considering I'm a class down. ABS is going very off after this race. So I guess we know that I can win from a class down very easily. So 2 classes down, probably fine. Kill the cones. Last one's hard to get, though. Ooh, look at that lake. Ooh. Lovely. I like how low this car is. It's kind of like... it's wide at the bottom. It's thinner as it goes up. But that might just be the game. It was interesting. I was watching some retrospective reviews of this game. And it seems like most Forza fans will say this is actually one of the most realistic feeling racing games. Like, even compared to the newer Forzas, which I thought was interesting. I can't compare. I've never played any of the Motorsport games after this. At least not enough to get a feel for them. They want to compare it to Horizon games. I've played all the Horizon games, including both versions of Horizon 2, so... Though I guess I haven't played much of Horizon 4 yet. Going to Asia. Tsukuba. Tsukuba. So I will try and get in an Asian car, see if it... That's Asian, yep. Wasn't expecting that one. Alright, let's see if the Audi Q7 needs to go there. I'm guessing it does not, because it should be a European track for that event. Wait, no, European's at the beginning. Audi Production Showcase? That one. Yeah, that's in Germany. As expected. Okay. I'm going to try getting in my NSX. Oh, wait a minute. It thinks the NSX is American, doesn't it? All right, let's see if the Asia circuit needs a full Tsukuba. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Asia. Was it C or was it... No, it was C. Wait. My fastest car is... Oh, my fastest C-Class car is this one, I guess. Suzuka... Tsukuba Short. We're not doing the short circuit, are we? Let's see if these change. Okay, so we could do a B. And it doesn't show me that one. Let's get in a B-Class car. Let's do it. I'm going to turn that off. Get that extra 10%, shall we? See how much of a handful of NSX. Is this an NSX Type R or just a regular one? I think the NSX Type R might have only been released in Asia. Actually, only released in Japan. I wonder if it's easy to import Japanese cars in other Asian countries. Like Korea. It's not that far from Japan to Korea, so... But they drive on the opposite side of the road, so that would cause problems. I can't imagine there's much of a market for Korean cars imported into Japan. Like Japanese people, you know, all proud of their Hyundai Genesis. I don't see them doing that, because it's still an Asian car. It's not different enough, but... Which is interesting to have completely unrelated cars together now. That was dumb. So you might have noticed in my video descriptions, I've been making a lot of jokes about Hondas not being Acuras, or Acuras not being Hondas. That's because I don't like Acura as a brand. I think everything should just be a Honda. Especially the NSX. Like, that really bothers me. That in the rest of the world, it's a Honda. Here, it's an Acura. Or was an Acura. Actually, still is an Acura. Sorry, there's a new one, isn't there? Take the rotary. And the Boxer. Nope, didn't make the Boxer. Okay. How is the Subaru Impreza as fast as a Honda NSX? Okay, I just want to point out, if I hadn't hit third gear there, I would have hit him. Like, it was the braking power of third gear that saved that. It was a bad time. Oof. This car is pretty handleable, even without any assists on. It's not bad. He says before he spins the car. Wow. This car is easy to drive. Whoops. But yeah, I think all of the Acuras we bought so far are sold in Japan as a Honda. Though the Le Mans cars, I think, might be Acuras because they're for American series or something. I feel like this game is a little too American orientated sometimes. Oh, that almost caught me out. Look at these working mirrors. There you go. Hold the slide. Don't let it take you around. Listen to that VTEC whine. It looks like we're getting our car now. Advanced tuner. These are mostly very cheap cars. 7,000, no, 6,000 to 16,000. So we want the Silvia. Interesting thing about the Eclipse is it's made by a Japanese company, but it was made exclusively for the American market. It's really weird. They made a import-like car only for the American market. Why? I never understood that. Also sold as the Eagle Talon.
And you're off once again to the dynamic twin-ring Motegi circuit in Tochigi Prefecture.
We're going to Motegi?
Japan.
For a multi-class. Yeah. Well, I need to repaint that Silvia, and then we're going to call it a day. It's not that one. I have two Silvias now. That Silvia. The Spec-R. So we've made it up one digit of currency. So we now have 6 digits of currency as opposed to the 5 digits we had at the beginning of the month. Eventually, we'll have $2 million to pay for an Acura. But who knows how long that'll be. Anyway, see you next week.